Hey friends, it's Lana from Lana Decor. Today we're styling a Magnolia-inspired fall mantle with cozy neutrals, organic textures, and warm candlelight. Stay to the end for 16 easy ideas you can mix and match to refresh your hearth. Ready to create a calm, welcoming focal point for 2025? Grab a cup, get comfy, and let's style together right now. Olive branches bring an easy, lived-in elegance to a fall mantle. Their soft green leaves echo Magnolia's calm palette, while brass taper holders add gentle sparkle. Keep the palette creamy and restrained so the branches feel intentional, not busy, inviting warmth without overwhelming the hearth. Vary the branch heights like a meadow in miniature, letting a few leaves brush the frame or mirror above. The warm metallic glow from tapers feels timeless, especially at dusk. Together, the foliage and candlelight whisper hospitality, creating a welcoming focal point that feels collected. An oversized vintage breadboard becomes an instant backdrop, adding warmth and history. Its worn grain introduces character that new pieces can't fake. Lean it casually, then layer petite frames and collected finds. The look says farmhouse, but thoughtful, like treasures curated from slow weekends and meaningful markets. Let mini pumpkins nestle in front, their pale tones echoing the breadboard's patina. A few stacked frames create depth and an easy rhythm. The interplay of rough wood and smooth ceramics keeps things grounded, achieving that imperfect, effortlessly gathered style viewers recognize and love. Amber apothecary bottles glow like captured sunset when afternoon light hits. Cluster them in odd numbers for a collected vibe, then add dried grasses, pods, or wheat. The translucent glass introduces height and subtle color, playing beautifully against stone, brick, or painted shiplap mantles. Mix bottle sizes so the eye climbs naturally across the vignette. A few stems leaning slightly feel relaxed, never fussy. The mood is nostalgic yet fresh, as if rescued from an old pharmacy and reimagined for today's farmhouse style. Simple materials elevated through light and proportion. White ironstone pitchers are the farmhouse workhorses, timeless, textural, and quietly elegant. Fill them with seeded eucalyptus for movement and a whisper of sage green. The combination feels clean and restorative, bringing gentle fragrance and a soft, layered silhouette to the mantle's central line. Stack a few vintage books beneath a picture to lift the arrangement and add storytelling. Their faded cloth spines, paired with ironstone's creamy glaze, create depth without clutter. The eucalyptus arches outward, framing the scene with a graceful curve that feels organic and intentionally composed. Copper brings instant warmth, especially in fall. Pair hammered vessels with reclaimed wood risers to introduce height and rustic soul. The metal's gentle sheen reflects candlelight beautifully, while the wood's grain keeps the look grounded and approachable, refined farmhouse with a hint of heritage kitchen. Tuck pine cones or walnuts near the base for an earthy detail viewers can recreate. The palette stays restrained, letting the copper tones do the work. Together, the elements create a gathered-from-home feel, as though the mantle evolved naturally through use, memory, and seasonal rhythms. A long wooden dough bowl anchors the mantle with quiet drama. Fill it with white or heirloom pumpkins, scattered walnuts, and wheat tufts. The trough shape guides the eye horizontally, creating a continuous line that feels abundant yet understated. Harvest season without the heavy-handed theme. Balance the bowl with a few airy accents at either end, like slim candlesticks or a petite cloche. Keep tones soft and natural, allowing the textures to be the story. The result reads elevated farmhouse, tactile materials arranged with intention, restraint, and a generous helping of charm. Matte black lanterns add structure and a hint of outdoor nostalgia. Place them across the mantle like punctuation marks, then soften with a narrow burlap runner. The interplay of crisp lines and nubby fiber gives depth, inviting candlelight to flicker through and cast cozy shadows. Scatter a few acorns or seed pods along the runner to echo nature's small details. The scene feels approachable, almost campfire adjacent, without leaving home. It's a simple formula that reads modern farmhouse: grounded materials, soft light, and just enough contrast to feel intentional. Textile texture is cozy shorthand for fall. Drape a neutral plaid throw over one mantle edge so it feels like a casual gesture. Add knitted pumpkins for playful dimension. The mix of checks and cable stitches reads familiar, comforting, and deeply in tune with cooler evenings. Let the throws fringe fall naturally to avoid stiffness. Keep colors subdued, oat, charcoal, and warm cream so the pattern doesn't shout. The knitted pumpkins echo sweater weather in miniature, introducing sculptural softness that complements wood, stone, and metal surfaces surrounding the hearth. A small chalkboard brings homespun charm with a single seasonal word, quiet gratitude over loud slogans. Its matte surface softens reflections, helping candles glow. Framed in wood, it bridges modern and rustic, creating a thoughtful focal point that feels personal, fresh, and ready to update anytime. Surround the board with a few staggered candlesticks to build height and ceremony. The message stays minimal so the composition can breathe. This understated storytelling invites viewers to imagine their own traditions, making the mantle not just decorative, but also gently meaningful. Terracotta feels sun-baked and tactile, perfect for bridging summer to fall. Group a few pots in varying sizes, some planted with moss for softness. Dried lavender adds color and a calming scent, while a single pillar candle introduces slow, golden light that schemes the clay's texture. Let the arrangement lean slightly asymmetrical so it reads gathered, not staged. The muted lavender and earthen tones sit comfortably with wood and stone. Together, they craft a grounded farmhouse mood, unpolished, honest materials elevated through simple proportions and the ritual of lighting a candle. A natural wood beaded garland softens edges and adds movement. Drape it across layered frames and pottery so beads fall in relaxed curves. The gentle rhythm draws the eye along the mantle, connecting objects into one cohesive story without relying on heavy symmetry or strict spacing. Choose unfinished or whitewashed beads to keep the palette light and Magnolia friendly. The understated texture feels handmade, a quiet counterpoint to smooth ceramics and glass. It's a detail viewers can recreate easily, adding personality and tactile charm without purchasing an entirely new collection. Treat a lidded wicker basket like wall art by standing it on its side. The woven pattern brings warmth and subtle geometry. Tuck faux olive stems nearby to echo the natural fibers. The combination reads relaxed Mediterranean farmhouse, sunlit and grounded, yet perfectly suited for fall. Let a few stems extend past the basket's rim to break the line in a pleasing way. The slight irregularity keeps things from feeling too posed. Textures do the heavy lifting here. Woven reed, matte leaves, and time-worn wood, quiet materials speaking comfortably together. Glass cloches turn small objects into moments worth noticing. Arrange mini pumpkins, book pages, or dried botanicals beneath, letting negative space elevate the ordinary. The curved glass catches light softly, creating a museum-like hush that still feels approachable and charming in a farmhouse setting. Vary cloche heights to create a skyline of humble curiosities. Keep bases simple with slices, marble coasters, or bare mantel, so the contents remain the story. The vignette invites close looks, rewarding viewers with textures and tiny surprises that feel collected over seasons, not purchased overnight. A narrow strip of heirloom-style quilt brings story and softness. Fold it neatly along the mantel, letting stitched patterns whisper of past seasons. The textile introduces color without clutter, pairing beautifully with brass accents that catch candlelight and elevate the scene from cozy to considered. Choose motifs in muted reds, indigos, and creams for a heritage palette that still reads modern. The quilt's tactile surface invites touch, while metal accents add gleam. Together, they create a layered narrative, family, craft, and fall evenings gathered around warmth and conversation. Symmetry can feel calm when done with restraint. Place matching pillar candles at each end to steady the composition, then crown the center with an architectural salvage piece. The repeated forms create order, allowing texture and patina to take the lead rather than color. As the candles burn, the salvage centerpiece becomes the quiet protagonist, maybe a corbel fragment or carved panel. Shadows emphasize its history, while the symmetrical glow feels ceremonial. The overall effect is restful, a gentle counterpoint to busy autumn schedules and bustling entryways. Line the mantel with mixed material pumpkins, ceramic, fabric, carved wood, in a palette of warm neutrals. The repeated shapes feel playful yet cohesive. A linen runner beneath adds softness and a subtle baseline, helping each pumpkin read like a curated object rather than a novelty. Stagger sizes so the eye dances lightly across the display. Keep finishes matte or lightly textured for a collected, artisan feel. The look is approachable and easy to update over years, inviting viewers to add one special piece each season and build a tradition. Thanks for watching, friends. We styled a Magnolia home-inspired fall mantle using natural layers, soft neutrals, and simple, timeless accents. I hope these 20 ideas spark your creativity and make your hearth feel warm and welcoming. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment for Lana Decor. Your support helps this community grow today and every season.